So it's a highlight of my year a lot of the time. This is the third year running, and having been a Borough Commissioner for 13 years, I think it is, it's kind of a space that I can come, bring ideas, learn from others, talk about kind of knotty issues that we need to unlock opportunities for change and take that action locally when I get back to make sure that I have that impact. Inspiring, I think. It's been really good. So I brought a challenge around older people around home care and technology the first year. So we had some brilliant inputs from colleagues from Spain and others on the table, really inspiring models from elsewhere. We then took that into our local place, designed a digital health and care service which took components of what we'd heard, and then we were in the middle of designing it, so it was the right time, but also then thinking about how it linked to home care. And then the second year it was very much home care focused and what is that new model in our community. So again, taking that insight and action back into our local place, and for this third year running I'm pleased to say that we're making progress on that, so it definitely does the trick. We're talking about Manchester and the voluntary sector on my table and how we can embrace community wealth building and what are the kind of ingredients of making sure that that really flourishes and that really resonates, because in our local care partnership work we are working out what the VCS do and the beautiful stuff that's in communities and how we harness that, but actually do it through partnership and make sure that we invest in capacity build and those sorts of things. So the language on the table is really resonating with what we're trying to do locally. So really listening and absorbing, but also chipping in where it's helpful too. I guess I would say I'm forever an optimist and that's one of my intrinsic traits. So even though I've been through cycles of change politically, and obviously moving from different local authorities, you get different cultures, and working in different networks, you hear different things about what people are trying, what they're constrained by, the barriers. I feel like we're on a bit of a precipice at the moment, particularly with the 10-year plan for health and care and how we need to come together in communities, but also the kind of financial imperative now to do better with the pounds that we've got, and we're not in the space where we get lots of extra investment from local government funds at the moment. So opening up our commissioning arrangements, thinking about those partnerships, thinking about the impact. I'm seeing more of it, and I work in London, so we have a London network that I'm part of a convening committee for with commissioners, and we're trying to inspire and share good things, and we don't all know it all, but we're actually being really open and humble about the starting points and sharing what works and learning from what doesn't. So I feel like there's some of that kind of stuff. I think with the procurement consultation around people-based services, that for me is critical, because if we don't use those levers when we have to use them, and it's not always, if they're not positive for us and they don't enable the sorts of outcomes that we're looking for, then actually process over human relationships don't often work. So let's be hopeful about that as well.